wash your car. Grass on.
Hey, Kyra.
Any new dog tags?
I found the dog tags of Sierra, Little Ron, and Kitty.
Thank you, Pilgrim. This is for you. Do you have the other dog tags?
I've been running around a little, but here it is. Bartez's dog tag.
Thank you on behalf of her husband. You deserve something. Do you have the other dog tags?
Bartez saved Chris's life without hesitating.
Yes. Chris owed her extra time in this world. Bartez was one of many women in our ranks, but one of the few that could kill a dozen infected all by herself.
Did Sierra and Little Ron know there were screamers in this lab?
Sierra
ตรง
said
แล้ว
we assumed that. I remember how we laughed at Sierra. We used to call him Brains. But he never... As for... Who knows?
That's all for now.
You can't be trusted. You should. That BSC television.
เริ่มแขวนแล้วเหรอ
Fucking prisoners have better conditions.
Tell me what's up with you.
Keep on the PKS. This shit is heavy.
Yeah, I heard.
You've done it again, Aiden. As I expected you would. What have you brought? H.G. Wells was a master of
H.G.
science
Wells.
fiction, in part because he knew his science. It wasn't humanity that prevailed over the Martians, but germs. Germs, man. Can you believe it? So simple, yet so small. Would that our plight were suddenly resolved in that way. Kipling's The Jungle Book has an underlying theme of abandonment, followed by themes of adoption and nurturing. Oh, how so many today feel abandonment. Hopefully, nurturing souls remain. What am I saying? Of course they do. You are one such soul. It's beautiful, Aiden. This collection, it's... I know you think me a fool, but I am moved. Thank you for this gift. This gift to me. This gift to the world.
There you are, dear Aiden. I've missed you.
Likewise, Thalia.
Albert seems pleased with today's haul. H.G. Wells' War of the Worlds, huh? You know, every day I wonder, are we at war?
Who, us? Wait, did I say something wrong?
Oh, Aiden, that was so cute. No, we're good. I was referring to the world around us. Is that in a state of war?
Oh, right. The world. Oh, we're at war, all right, believe me. And not just one. A lot. Everyone seems to be at each other's throats for one reason or another.
Sounds like you're talking about the infected.
Some days, it's hard to tell who's more dangerous. The infected or regular people.
How distressing, Aiden. but quite an insight. Here's what you need. Till next time.
Yeah, till next time, Thalia.
That's what we need power for. Hey, to work efficiently. My dad had one like that.
One of these, huh?
Same brand even.
Big fan of that one myself. I savaged that one myself. Come back and shop again.
In this kind of weather,
Until today, I thought our chances against renegades were pretty good. But now,
You made the right
I'm
stop.
not sure.
Who doesn't need one of those? You take care now, you hear?
บอมบาเรียนไม่หลายโลยัง โอ้โหลุง
You still don't remember who attacked you.
มีกำแพงเล็กๆนะเอาไปได้ไม่ได้รีวิวนามารี เอาเลยอ่ะเจ้าแมว เอ้ย
Lucky it didn't hit us. Would have wiped us out. Push!
นี่กูโดนเลยรู้เลยนะ
Time to fish for value. It ain't no dead man's chest, but I'll take it.
เอาอะไรอ่ะ
Be
แมว
casting for one of those. glad you offered me that. I'm making out like a bandit.
We're here. Why do we get it? Taking the people to the north. That's what we help.
Tell me what's up with you instead.
Did you hear what Patty's...
I am continually astounded by your tenacity and success. Let's see today's catch. Lewis Carroll truly captured the surreal feeling of disorientation, of falling into a strange world in Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. I often feel like I've fallen into another world, but sadly, this one is no Wonderland. Given the nature of H.P. Lovecraft's horrific creations, I suppose we should count ourselves lucky. What would we do if an old god suddenly awoke? Lovecraft excelled at creating a sense of dread, which made his stories all the more horrifying. I can relate to a persistent feeling of dread. Definitely. Thanks to you, this collection is already unparalleled in the city. Sadly, our sources are getting dry, and I have nothing new for you right now. But I am confident we will manage to dig up at least some more from the city. Just you watch. Wait for my call, Aiden.
Enemy is responsible for the Black Monday bombings and the death of 2 million people. You're siding with the enemy, Pilgrim.
Nhìn mà quên Juno mềm. Em mới thử đấy. Định nó ra thế nào? Observatory à.
Used to think there was nothing worse than the infected.
Chop
Today, I'm
away.
not so sure. Renegades.
Look for me near the metro sign.
Too much. Oh.
I'm parallel
Really?
access to good. No. It'll stop. Is this convenient or what? You know your stuff, citizen. Yes, please. I'm stoked to have one of these. I look forward to your next go. But remember, if it's malfunctioning, you must report.
It works. It works. Let's give myself a new weapon. I don't know where this one's worn out.
ไม่รู้เรื่องยังไง นี่มันคุ้มอยู่นะเข้ามาเยอะเลยล่ะอย่าไม่แรงนะ110 ตัว105นี่เหรอยังมาตกใจอยู่เลยเว้ยเล่น
Oh, jeez. It's Aiden again. He starts singing.
This is Frank on Radio Free Villador. Your neighbor, your city, once more and forevermore. Signing off.
Talk to me, Frank.
Look, we started off on the wrong foot. I'd like to correct that mistake. Have a drink. Yeah? For me.
Frank, I really don't have time for this. I have to find another way to find my...
Just listen.
Walt needs to access that GRE place. You get it? That's why we have to find Matt Pilgrim. He's offering a lot of fucking crystals for what he's got. And a lot of boosters.
Do I have your attention now?
With those?
Renegades, yes.
But how did you...
The TV station used to be controlled by the military. They did more than just broadcast from there. Thanks to you, we can now listen in on the enemy. It appears that Waltz is looking for the same database you're after.
But the observatory is completely soaked with chemicals.
I have no idea how this GRE crap works, but Waltz sure seems to know. Maybe the observatory is not the only place to access the database.
Is this conversation all you have?
For now. But if we got close to their position and hacked into their frequency, we could collect more intel on Watts' plans.
How?
The transmission you heard was intercepted near an old military antenna in the wharf, just south of Marchand Lane. If we adjust the frequency, we'll be able to hear everything they say, every syllable. And you'd know exactly what Waltz is up to.
It'd be quicker if I could just find him.
You're impatient, I understand. I know what it feels like to have wasted too much time. But you have to tread carefully. Remember, you said Waltz turned the power back on. Then the renegades invaded the central loop. There's something going on. So best to collect as much intel as we can before you confront him.
So, you think Waltz ordered the renegades into the central loop?
Well, until now, the Colonel kept him on a short leash in his stronghold. But the savages we've been seeing lately, what the fuck? Something must have changed.
One of the PKs told me that Waltz is after something called, X-13.
Doesn't ring any bells.
Tell me more about these antennas.
The military installed them on the tallest buildings to blanket the entire city. They're extremely hard to access, but all we need is the one nearest to where those renegades were based. When the signal's stronger, we'll be able to hear everything they say. Now the good thing is, it's the closest antenna to the canteen. You shouldn't have trouble finding it.
Anything else before I get going?
Oh, one more thing. Look at that poster, Aiden. Night Runners used to abide by that creed, live by it. I used to think we were as torn apart as that piece of paper. But the creed still means something. And if you increase the range, I can contact the remnants of the old Night Runners. Some must still be alive.
I see it now. This means a lot to you, doesn't it?
Not just to me, to everyone here. But there's one piece missing. Do you know why I haven't thrown this poster away in all this time? Because of Lawan. When I saw her for the first time, she was maybe, 8, 9 years old. She was barely alive. She looked like she hadn't eaten in a year. And she was trying to help some kids get a crystal back from the thief. The guy was threatening them with a knife. He was twice their size, stronger, and she jumped on him, bit his hand so deep that his screams were heard as far away as Old Villador. After that, she gave the crystal to one of the boys and left. She didn't get anything out of it. She didn't have to risk it. I looked at her and thought, this is all we have left. As humans, we can fight one another. Everybody just for themselves. Or, no matter what, we can stand up for each other. Then I wrote down this credo. That little girl helped the Night Runners become who they were for years. And if we are to be reborn, we cannot do it without her.
Why not without her?
You see, she's a tough one. Maybe too tough. I trained her, helped heal her wounds, but never healed the biggest one. Revenge. She's built a mighty thick wall around herself. Can't seem to let go of her anger. If she doesn't, it could destroy her. I know. Drunk calling the kettle black, right?
I'm in no position to judge, Frank.
Thanks. Lawan's so fucking obsessed with her kill list. She needs to throw that damn thing away.
Otherwise, it'll kill her.
Let's hope she's better fighting them than I am.
What are Lawan's demons?
Almost too many to count. But Satan himself is at the top.
You mean Hakon?
You know him?
Yeah, we've met.
It all came down to the TV station mission. Hakon was against that from the start. Got Killian on his side. He said it was suicide. But I know the truth. The fucker chickened out, plain and simple. Till then, he wasn't just a Night Runner to me. I thought he was leader material. But he didn't have our backs. Tore the Creed in half before he bolted, and with it, tore apart the Night Runners themselves. Fucking coward. Didn't deserve to lick Lawan's boots. Look, I'm starting to get pissed off, and we should focus.
What about Hakon killing Lucas? That took some balls.
Sure, but they weren't his balls, they were Waltz's. Hakon's just the guy's lapdog now. Sit, roll over, assassinate.
That's true. Neutered dogs are even more obedient than they were before.
Exactly.
Okay, I'm on my way.
Then go get him. I'll be on the radio. You remind me of Lawan, before she became obsessed with that goddamn hit list of hers. I'll get ears on the renegades for you. I'll find out what Waltz is up to. I promise.
Good day, Viletta.
The first tournament in 3 years.
Ett bil med det där.
Hey, Frank? That's way up there.
Yeah. GRE made them hard to reach for a reason. Keeps them away from the bad guys. But for a guy like you, Aiden, piece of cake.
ขึ้นลงนี้นะไปไหนวะอ๋อโหนี่มากลางคืนไม่เห็นเลย มีแล้วถึงมีแล้วจริงเนี่ยจำได้แล้ว Good job. นี่กูมาเปิดแล้ว ยังไงวิ่งไปยังไม่กลับวะแล้วไม่จับวะไอ้สัตว์นี่เหี้ยอะไรเนี่ย
Frank, I got the antenna going.
Okay, let's see what these bastards are talking about.
Gather the guys and head east. Waltz is. We need to meet him.
They're moving, Aiden.
They said they're going to meet Waltz, heading east.
There's another antenna on top of a condominium at the intersection of St. Paul Boulevard and Peach Street, just by the entrance of the main canal. Get it working, and we can keep up with them.
Got it.